Welcome everyone. Today is our Creative Business Tip Tuesday. I'm Karen Eiton, and I would like to go over, as promised in another video, that I would talk about Wish, and I was hoping to walk us through. Wish is a selling marketplace where you could sell your goods, but I didn't like some of the reviews that I saw online, so I did not set up my account there. And I want to go over it with you. I'll still explain some of it to you, and you can decide for yourself if you'd like to go to that marketplace and begin to sell your things, your creative, goods or whatever that you make. It's a little bit hard trying to find different marketplaces that meet your needs, and they're not charging you so much. So I try to look for ones that are not so high, because you're just going to be getting started, and I'm here to help you to be able to sell your product or service, whatever it is. So I'm trying to find the best ways that I feel is possible with little effort for you to be able to get rid of your things. It's fine to be in production and to be making things. That's great and dandy. But you have to be able to move product. That's the way you make money. So you move it in your shop by sewing production or creating jewelry in production line, or however or whatever it is that you have a craft in, or make dresses or whatever it is, pottery or whatever your little niche is of your idea. But anyway, but I want to talk to you a little bit about Wish, and you can decide for yourself. It has 500 million people visit it, daily or whatever, and then it has 300 million products on there that people can choose from to purchase. So it also goes by, the tax policy goes by whatever state you live in. That's what you get charged for tax on your products, and then that's what you will also have to claim on your in your business. You'll have to claim that. And a lot of people want to sell on Etsy and want to sell on these different platforms and not actually create a real business, a real foundation for a real business, and learn how to run it efficiently. And that's fine if that's all that you want for yourself, I guess. If that's all the further you want to go. But most states, you can get in trouble for, like for Indiana where I live, you can get in trouble for, selling over $400 worth of merchandise. So, and these platforms and different places take accountability for those, and they'll send you a tax. Some of them will send you a tax at the end of the year of how much you made on your sales. So you have to claim that money. So you want to set your business up the right way, and to be in business, and doing it, legally and doing it honestly. So that's very important and something to think about. So just for example, like Oklahoma, if you live in Oklahoma, the tax rate would be 4.5% sales tax. If you lived in Connecticut, it's 6.35%. Iowa is 7%. South Dakota is 4.5% sales tax. These are just some examples that I wrote, that I printed off because I wanted to know a little bit more about it, really in depth with it. Okay, so then they offer two separate ways to sell. And one way to sell is called Wish Revenue Share. And Wish Revenue Share is where you get 85% of your sales, and they take 15%. So, it's not a bad percentage. I mean, you could make money off of it, but, then they also have another platform, which is more for people that are really producing a lot of product and really already have sales in line and are really pushing products. And like if your business was really up and going and it was affordable to you, or worth it to you to be able to sell, but they have a Wish Express, and that they charge an upfront fee of $2,000. You're already a based business, and and they charge you $2,000 up front. So I'm not real crazy about that, but the other one would work. Only the reason why I didn't decide to go with it is because they had some really poor reviews. It doesn't mean that will happen to you, or it doesn't mean that it would happen to me if I signed up. So I'm still debating about signing up. Right now I've been focusing on my coaching and not really selling so much products. I do have a lot of different platforms open and a lot of products online to sell, but it's not my number one focus right now, so my platforms don't look the greatest, and I'm not pushing products at this time so much. I'm more into writing my program and helping you. That's what I want to do. Moving on with that, most of the bad reviews is about shipping. They say that the shipping would either come way earlier than what they described, or it would come way later than what they said. And the other poor review they had was a lot of people would buy or purchase a product on there, and then they would get the product shipped to them at home, and then when they open the product is not exactly what they described online. And the Wish revenue shares has China and France and a couple other ones that you will be selling to. But when you go with the Wish Express, the more business-oriented one, they sell to, it's pretty much global. It's pretty much worldwide. So you will be in front of a lot more audience, a lot more people looking and seeing your products, and you'll have more of a chance of selling your product. So if you can afford the $2,000 up front, you could do that. It's totally up to you. I'm leaving it up to you. I just didn't sign up right now because I'm not into, selling so much of the product as I am helping you sell your products. Maybe at a later date when I get my business up and going, and I'm only seeing 2 or 3, 4 clients a day, and I will have time later on in a day to be able to sell products and to be able to promote like that. I will probably go on one, but I would for sure start off with the smaller one first, where they're taking 15%. That's not bad, and that's 15% of the total. So when it comes to shipping, your regular United States Post Office, that's what you would be shipping from. That's what they accept. And then so how they do it is with this 8515, you tell them the price. So for instance, you were going to sell an item for $8, and the shipping cost that you had on that product was $2. Wish will pay you $8.50 for your sale, and then for the sale of the item, 85% goes to you of $10. So they add that price of your product and they add the price of the shipping together, and then they take their 15% off of that. So that's what they do. And then it says here the tip, you can calculate your payment for any item by multiplying the item price plus the shipping, and then your revenue percentage. You would get 85% of that, and then that shows you what you would get. So it's a good platform if that's all you're doing is selling, and and that's what my clients will be doing is selling. So it's a great way to at least they're not taking 20%. They could be taking more of a chunk, and so you just have to go there and read some of the reviews yourself. These are the reviews that I saw, and I wasn't ready to do it for myself at this time. So but you're more than welcome to go there, and it's just called Wish. You can Google it. It's Wish, and it'll pop up right in the very, very top line there. And you just go and read and research it, and to find out if it may be a right fit for you. I don't know how far along you are in your products or how much you're selling or anything like that, but it may be a good option for you. But anyway, so since I was a little discouraged with the overall reviews that they had, I went on to learn about some other ones, and there's one that I found that I'm really, really interested in, and not only for you, but for my husband. My husband sells promotional products. Well, will be soon as he retires. He's getting ready to retire. I hope soon. We've all been hoping soon. But anyway, once he gets up and he gets going, this would be a wonderful platform for him because he loves to sell volume. And he doesn't do orders that are less than 100. So for him, it may be a great way to push products because he sells in volume, and this would be a wonderful opportunity for him to do a live feed and to be able to sell products. So this other marketplace that I found is called talkshop.live. And sorry, I get going so fast and so excited that my momentum gets ahead of me, I guess I should say. But anyway, this talkshop.live it seems to be a wonderful platform. There was a lot of good reviews about it, and I'm really excited to bring it to you today because I think it's innovative and it's awesome. And it's something I am very excited about to try out and to get my husband up and going at some point in this. But it is awesome platform. So what the deal is they charge. So when you list something, say you're listing an item, your item sold for $10. And then they set the price at $11.31. So you set your price, then they put their fee on top of what your price is. It's 10.25% plus 30 cents per item. So if you sell something for $10, they're going to tack on their $1.31 cent on top of that. And you get what you wanted for it, and then they get what they wanted for it to sell it. So they don't charge any platform fees or seller fees. They just tack on their price on top of your item. So if you set your price and you're punching in the platform that you want to sell an item for $10, when they get that ready to put on the live feed, you're going to see it listed at $11.31 because they tack their fee onto that. So don't get afraid that that's not what price you wanted. That's their fee that they're putting on top of your price. So you get you get your price out of it, what you want, and then they get their price out of it as well. So and then depending on what the price is, so each item you're going to be charged at 30 cents automatically, but then depending on how much you set the price for, they set their percentage on top of that price. So if it were a higher priced item, you're going to be charged a little bit more, but it's still going to be that 10.25%. Okay, so then what this is so cool because what this is you actually will be creating and making a like a live radio station, more or less, like a live TV station with your commercials. Actually, that's what you're going to be doing because all of it is going to be you're going live. Each time that you post something, it's live, and you can run it. You can run the live video 15 minutes, and I think it's cool. I mean, it's awesome. You just get on there with your product. You talk about your product. You can show your product actually being used, how you use it, what tips you would do to use it. You can move your product around and people get more of an idea of what your product, what is involved in your product. And I think it's a wonderful way to be able to express what it is you have for sale. Instead of just looking at a photograph like on eBay and Etsy and all these different platforms, you're going to actually be able to be live and to show what all it is that it can do, how it can perform, and all the different, materials that went into making it. You can even tell your story about, if it's an art piece or whatever, what gave you the idea to paint what you painted or whatever it is, So I think it's pretty cool, and I'm really excited about this platform. This can really help you move and push products. Another good feature that they have is if you're on Shopify, if you have an account there and you're already selling products there, you can transfer some of your products over to live feed. Now, I don't know anything about if they charge you a separate fee for that or what that is. That's something that you would have to go and research, because I didn't get that far into it, because I don't have one of those accounts, and I didn't, I don't know that much about that. But I thought this is an awesome platform. I pulled it up here so you can kind of get an idea. Let's see here. See what I had showing here. So anyway, you can get an idea how these people have all the different, see their live feeds at the top. They're each doing a little video about their products and whatever it is. You see one lady laying there here at the end. Excuse me. She's selling dog blankets, so she's laying down with her dog. You can see that. It's pretty darn cool. So on the side here, you see different things that are trending right now. Different people. Let's go to, let's say, beauty. Let's see what we see. You see different people selling like waist thinning, equipment thing or tools, whatever it is, waist belts, different long-lasting lipsticks, different things like that. Whitening fluoride toothpaste. So they each have a video on there. They each have their own little radio show, or however you want to describe it, and it's just a live feed. Go up here at the top and see. Go to their home screen. So this is what we were at their home screen. So that's what their home screen looks like. So you can see all the ones come across the top, and then you can go there and shop and sign in. I'm not signed in because I didn't set up yet, but I'm going to. But then on this other side, you see that you'll have your own station, your own channel. So here it says channel. I hope you can see this. It says channel, and then you'll make your channel name, and all the way, all these different people have channels on here. So you'll go and set that up. Name your own channel. You got wrist wraps. I mean, there's a variety of different things. Wi-Fi shields. So this guy is selling shields. Buy 3, get 1 free. So shields for your, I guess, TV. I think it's a TV. And then they have a radio collection, CD collection. Let's Be Frank CDs, a singing group that's selling their CD. Let's see, Valentine's gifts for you and your child. Any way you slice it. This girl's got a slicer. Lipstick again. Happy anniversary to us. Banana bread trio. She's selling you 3 loaves of banana bread. Versatile cotton textiles. I was trying to see if there's any service-based businesses, but I don't see why not. Let's see. Hey baby, what's your sign? The Gold Tree shirt. They're selling shirts. Husband and wife's matching shirts. Pre-launch basket love. This lady makes baskets. She's selling baskets. Teeth whitening. Bella's lipstick stuff. Flawless summer special for sun tanning, and then lip creams. But I'm not signed in, so I don't see the whole picture. If I were signed in, but I didn't want to go through and create because I don't even know exactly what I would call it or anything like that. But this gives you a great idea for what they have. And then some of the popular categories. So let's see if they have anything businessy. They have lipstick, country, fat burning, eco products, whatever, natural products, pop, learning and education, specialty appliances, creams and moisturizers, beds, and all that. Let's go to learning and education. Let's see if you can do shape o toy. What the heck is this? Hope it's not anything bad. You can get on here and it's something really... What is this lady? I'm laughing out loud. Adult drinking game. I love you. Go live on Saturday night. So I don't know what that is. But I don't see why not that you couldn't sell. Let me see details. Learning and education. Every kid loves the shape o toy. Build build hand and eye coordination. Learning shapes, counting, and sorting, and it's perfect for those adults who want to know if they had too much gin before they get behind the wheel. So evidently this lady is selling this perfect Valentine's gift for that child you have. So I am not positive if it's just a video. It might just be a video. But I would love to know. Shops and products. Let's see if it'll take us there and we can kind of... Oh yeah, here it is. So it opened up to some of the shops and products. It's some of the basic ones, but I just want to see if I see any... it's the same ones. Go to the next page. Let's see. And then on the next page was just... Yeah, it's not letting me see a whole lot. But yeah, but go there and... see, sellers. Let's go to sellers and see. Best practices, create a product, enable your sell live, how to sell. Let's go to how to sell. Let's see, how to sell, creating your channel. So yeah, it's just like creating your own channel. And then you create and put on your product and you sell live. They recommend sharing, you can share it on Facebook and your followers. Where else? Wizard to create, it's the actual wizard and it goes step by step to help you through with the process. So that's good. If you find words, be creative and have fun. Wanted to see. So best practices selling, create a product. Let's go to create a product and see if it says anything about a let's see. Trying to see if it says anything about the shipping for here is also through the United States Post Office. See brand channels for more information. The tab will appear. Your Sell Live Wizard if you are an authorized talkshop.live brand. Let's go to how to sell live. Let's see if it says anything. Oh, it just says about setting up your channel, creating a product. We already did that. Maybe it didn't go. Create a product. Click on Sell Live button in the top bar. When the Sell Live wizard opens, click the drop down and choose Create New Product. Step 2. Carefully follow the steps to create new product. There are 4 tabs. You will move to the next tab as you fill in the product's information. For the product description, we recommend providing a detailed description. That's always a good idea. And then pricing, put your retail price or the price you want to get paid. And we will automatically calculate the final price based on the price you put in one of these fields. And then have a nice image. You may load up to 3 product images that users may click during your show. So that's good. So you'll have your show and it's live, but then you can have 3 other images, different pictures of your product on the side that they can click on to see your product. and then you want to make sure that you have your main product image shown, that will be on your live feed. You'll want to click which one you want. Okay, and then there's shipping. You will be asked about your shipping. Oh, and this is another nice thing too. This is one thing that I like about selling on Poshmark, is that they send you the label, the shipping label. So depending on what you put your price in for your shipping, they're going to send you the label according to that price. You put in the weight, you put in the size of your envelope or your box or whatever, and you have to be pretty accurate on that. When you start to sell products, you have to be accurate on your shipping. And what we do is we'll box up what it is we want to sell, and when we go to sell something, we try to do that same product over and over and over again. One product over and over and over. Sell that same product. So you know exactly what your price is. You can keep listing it. You can list it in other places, and you know what it's going to charge you for shipping. So we actually package it up. We put our note card in there, our thank you card. We put in a little tiny free gift. Usually it's a little button or a little piece of jewelry or something like that. Inside the box, your packaging tape adds weight to your box. So don't just go crazy with the tape, because it makes your price increase, but do a quality job when you tape up your box. But when you take your box, take the box to the post office and have them weigh the box and let them tell you, how much it's going to cost you to sell that, to ship it, So you'll want to be able to have that. Then when you set your eBay up, or you set your Poshmark up, or you set whatever up, you know exactly, when you do your description in your shipping, you know exactly what it's going to charge you. You know exactly what you're going to package it in, and package it in the same thing every time, so it's the same weight every time. So when we ship things out, we try to ship out say 10 buttons at a time, and we buy the big envelopes and we cut them in half because it's more economical, and then you have 2 envelopes for the price of one, basically, and 10 buttons will fit in there. Then your extra freebie button, your little note card of your thank you card, and then you package it and tape it up, and you know exactly how much it's going to charge you. The shipping is going to charge you, at your post office, and then you can keep going over the same thing, constantly. Still sell that same product over and over again, because you have it all figured out. That's one product that's ready to go, So that's helpful information when you're just starting out. And your shipping, you can really get messed up on your shipping. So that's one thing that selling products is good and everything. And you can still make a great profit off of your product if you have your shipping fine-tuned. And that's what you need to do. So really check in on that. Package it up, take it to the post office, and, go from there. And I think that's about all it says about shipping. See brand channel pages for more information. This tab will only appear if you sell Live Wizard, if you are on an authorized talkshop.live brand. So you won't be able to go on there and place your products unless you're on there. And then once you move through the wizard, it'll have a green light, a green check mark that you've completed it. You move on to the next step. You've completed a green check mark, and you go on through the wizard setup. And I think it's a wonderful way to sell your products. I mean, they're not really charging you all that much, and you can still make a great profit off of your products. So I hope this was helpful to you. I hope this gave you some value and some insight on not only shipping, but selling your products on different marketplaces. And this is, I believe, globally. And it's just gaining speed. So if you get on there now, I think you'll do pretty well. And then as time goes on, just keep adding other products or whatever once you have your channel, and you can keep moving forward with that. So I hope this was good for you today and brought you a lot of value. And again, my name was Karen Eiton, and I'm on here to help talented women with creative businesses, whatever it is that they create. help them to start a business and to be able to sell online globally and to be able to have a solid foundation for their business startup, and a lot of other things that's in my program. And if you'd like to go to my website, you're welcome to. I have a free PDF there right now, and it's 18 ways to a creative business. It gives you some of my personal opinion, what I think are good little businesses to get into, and it really gives you some ideas on what what kind of a creative business. And I mean, there's all kinds of other creative businesses that I didn't list that I would still help people who are creative writers and weavers or whatever it is that you do. I would be more than happy to help you to start a business and to get up and going. So you can reach out to me at the bottom of my website. There is a book a call now. I offer a free 45-minute free call, and I'd be more than happy to talk to you to see if we are a good fit to get your business started. I see so many people online creating and doing beautiful work, and I want some of those people to reach out to me and for me to be able to help them to move their products and to be able to sell and to be able to get their own customer base and stuff like that. So my website is www.KarenEitonFashionAdvising.com, and I hope that you go there and take advantage of the free offer that I have. And reach out to me. I'd love to talk to you. I get so excited about people wanting to start businesses and being in production and stuff like that. It just really excites me. And I don't think enough people, enough women are able to support themselves, and to be able to be empowered by supporting themselves is a wonderful feeling. I ran a service-based business for many, many years, and is a wonderful way to be able to to feel good about yourself and to be able to pay your own bills and to make your own income and revenue and stuff. And I want more women to be able to step up to the plate and to help themselves. That's what my mission is for people, for women to be able to feel empowered and to be able to rise up and to stand strong on their talents and to be able to offer them to the world. I think that's incredible. And so I will see you again next Tuesday for our Creative Business Tip Tuesday. And I'm not sure what I'm going to bring to the table yet next Tuesday, but I look so forward to talking to you. And, please leave a link below. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you thought that this was helpful, what you thought about the different platforms. I'd be more than happy to talk back to you, and I sure will. And I answer, pretty much every, reply that I get. And I'd be more than happy to communicate with you and to see what you think. See what you think of this new platform. I think it's pretty innovative and pretty cool. So talk to me about it, okay? See you later. Bye-bye.